Hello and welcome back to Simulation Soccer League. I'm Jiggly.
And this is Project Saint.
We had a bit of a misfire here to start, but we do have more soccer for you guys. What do you think about this week?
This week is going to be very open in a way, but we're all looking at one major team that we hope will screw up, just like we did.
Yeah, Athênai was undefeated until they ran into that team, which is obviously Hollywood FC, but they're playing in the second match. What do you think about this first match that's coming up right now, Catalunya versus Athênai?
This will be a very interesting match. So to say, obviously both teams will be looking to make a step up. Athênai looking to correct themselves, and Catalunya hoping to make some strides. Only one win for Catalunya, but 5 draws. Definitely a hard nut to crack.
Yeah, and you look at the way that Catalunya has been playing is very, very slow, methodical. They want to find a way around teams, and we see Athênai with that anchor formation there, and it's hard to really see what they want.
It really is, but it's been getting them results. Although it's not like Athênai don't have their own anchors themselves. Lind should be a man to watch, an aerial presence. 180 headers total and 20 key headers won for him, along with 24 interceptions. Definitely not one you want to face.
And the ball is played for Fred. Fred's free. That's pushed aside by Anderson. And we're going into a corner kick now. And that's cleared away, but it looks like Catalunya is going to try for another chance. And the thing about Catalunya is that they're not really trying to pull out a counterattack. They're very much going to try to pass it around and try to break through.
Pretty, we'll say Italian, Serie A based.
Nah, it's Budget Busquets. They obviously want to play that Barcelona tiki-taka style. I mean, you look at everything.
That is a very true point.
And they think they found a breakthrough, but Joker gets in between whoever that was in Pop-Tart. G Fuel sends it forward to no one in particular, and it's corralled by Catalunya.
There's a tiki-taka play you're talking about right now.
And the main thing that you want to try to do with those like small area passes is to just maintain the ball and hope that the defense has moved out of the way at some point. And see, there it is. McPossum with a shot pushed over by Anderson. And you see how quickly that the moment that all of the defense comes towards that area, you're able to send it out and suddenly there's more space on the other side. And that header is barely pushed away and cleared away.
Very good chances there from Catalunya, and indeed opened up by the passing.
Yeah, they're playing a lot more open than what I saw last week out of them.
Definitely a change.
And Sinclair cuts in, carrying the ball a whole lot longer than a lot of these other players have. As they switch up the field, McPossum is free again on that left side. He's going to try to look for a cross now. He doesn't get to it, but Sinclair has it and passes it in. Pop-Tart saved once again by Anderson. Anderson is having to work a while here.
Oh, this is definitely a surprise to see from Catalunya.
A whole lot more aggressive.
Yeah, pretty much. One or two teams with less than double-digit goals. They're really eager right now.
Looking at that free kick, I'm wondering how many people actually have any points in free kick at the moment.
I think Hollywood does.
Yeah. As Catalunya carries it forward now. Well, not exactly, but they have the ball. And they'll likely have it for a while longer. As they keep finding that space opening up. And even if the ball gets taken away, they've got that again. And Sinclair surges forward. Doesn't get the angle on it. McPossum saved again by Anderson. It is McPossum versus Anderson right now with this game.
Ooh.
And now Athênai with finally their first bit of possession that looks a bit dangerous here. Unfortunately, it's cut out immediately by Vince there.
Well, as you said, definitely Anderson against all of Catalunya right now.
Busquets sends it to McPossum. McPossum sends it up forward to Fred. He's free on goal. Once again, saved by Anderson. That's a dangerous. Everything about that was dangerous from both sides. That back pass was confusing. And Catalunya has it again. Fred sends it to Sinclair. Sinclair takes a first-time shot. You're not going to see that much from Catalunya.
I want to see how many saves has Anderson made so far in just the first half alone. He has been called into question so often.
Vince controlling it on that left wing. Sends it back, and it's going all the way back. He's going to try the other wing. His Pop-Tart sends it forward for Fred. Fred with another shot here. Saved by Anderson. And that's out for a corner.
Once again.
Stojakovic sets up for another attack, and I believe 8 shots on target, and that means 8 saves having to be done by Anderson.
Oh dear.
But Athênai has not broken just yet. Sinclair up. Yep, once again, saved. Well, not saved, but blocked out of bounds.
This time G Fuel coming in.
They're going to try another shot here. Nope, they're going to send it out wide and look for another cross. Cross does not make it, but they still have the ball. Busquets sends it way forward to Pop-Tart. Anderson picks it up, though. As we're closing in on halftime, what do you think about... What does Athênai have to do in order to get any chances here?
I'm honestly unsure myself. I mean, if you were to tell me right now that Catalunya would be the one putting in 8-9 shots on goal with Athênai barely even making a dent in their defense, I'd tell you you're crazy. I would be fooled myself right now.
And Athênai is trying to play that tiki-taka style at the moment, and it's not really getting anywhere.
I think it was just a back and forth between two. Oh.
Well, but Adnovic is offside. Well, it's the first time we've seen the ball go into the net so far anyway.
Oh dear. I actually thought there was that surprise shock punch there. But yeah, that was just entirely Catalunya's half. 1.3
63% possession there.
63% at 1.35 XG for Catalunya. It's rather a surprise that none of the shots went in, and yeah.
Going for those long passes over the top there.
I think it's a bit like Brighton. This is going out like how Brighton does their football. Just loads of expected goals so far, just none going in right now.
As Xhaka has the space to send it across. Unfortunately, there's not enough space in front of the net for anybody to get onto it. And we're passing the hour mark now already. The second half is much more contained. It looks like Athênai is getting back some of that possession there. But unfortunately, they're just not doing anything with it. Now Catalunya sends it back on a free kick to Sinclair, but Athênai is going to look for a counterattack now. Gentonic is taking it forward. He's going to look for Ednovic. Is Ednovic there? Is he onside? He's onside. Trying to find a way in, but unfortunately he's cut outside. Now everybody's come back up. That's going to go out for a corner now. Gorkov sends it in. A horde of yellow over there.
It's yellow fever.
And it looks like nothing's going to come out of that. I think that's if the score stays the same for the next 20 minutes, I think that it's Athênai who's going to be happy about it, and Catalunya is going to be missing those chances that they've had earlier that Anderson's been stopping.
Yep, there will be a rare moment for them. Oh,
that's saved by Anderson once again. It's a header from outside of the box. I don't know how well that's gonna go.
yeah, I've seen it gone in before, not this time. But yeah, Athênai will be. They should be relieved that they're coming out of this with a point as it stands right now.
Which is a bit disappointing because they are second in the league right now. As G Fuel takes it up on the right wing. It's going to look to cross it in. Takes it all the way to the line and just... Minion takes a shot, and that's the first time Gunnarsson's probably had to work the entire game.
Oh gosh, I could imagine that going in and it being a sucker punch right now.
G Fuel again on that right wing. Trying to get more space out here in between. Joker now on the left wing. Is he gonna cross it in? Shot from Minion is blocked by Xhaka. And Catalunya on the rare counterattack now. And that's stamped out by Snooks. We're closing in on the 90th minute now. And Catalunya hasn't done as much this second half as they did in the first half. But McPosma's free. Over the bar.
Oh, dear.
And there's only 1 minute of added time here in the second half. As Fred with one last chance. It's taken down by Lind.
Oh, my word.
A lifeline for Catalunya.
After all this time.
It looks like Gin Tonic might get some for encroachment. Sinclair steps up for the penalty. Straight in.
Honestly, is what Catalunya deserves right now.
Very much an earned goal. Unfortunately, they had to rely on a very, very bad mistake from Lind there to get that goal.
Honestly, I take it. And there's no less of what Catalunya deserves. The entirety of that game.
Well, not the entire... Oh, Ednovic, nope. One last chance. Ednovic ties it
No way!
Less than 30 seconds.
And no
Less
flag.
than 30 seconds, they equalize.
No flags on that. No.
Wow. Stojakovic and Juliusson caught sleeping, and Ednovic slots it in behind Gunnarsson.
I mean, I guess the game isn't over until the fat lady sings.
You know, they do add on added time to added time if there's a stoppage, and there was a stoppage in stoppage time, so they had to add on those extra minutes. So you got to think that that penalty led to that equalizer. And a wild ending. A wild ending. It was a fairly boring game all throughout, but a wild ending. Catalunya won, Athênai won, and that is a draw, and Athenai's got to be happy about that one.
I would be absolutely saddened if I was Catalunya. That was probably the best game they played the entirety of that season.
The most complete game they played the entire season.
And it nets them only their their sixth draw. That is... Oh, I am very sorry.
And we're going to move on to another game that hopefully we'll see something else interesting happening here. Hollywood against Football Club de Rio. What do you think about this one?
Well, I'm very sorry.
Oh, wait, no. We've got Cairo against Montreal. Okay, I'm confused. But what about this one then?
Okay, we'll spare the semantics then. Cairo versus Montreal. Well, only 2 points separates them right now, so they'll definitely be trying to play for house money, even though they are pretty far below on the table.
Yeah, both teams aren't doing too good right now, and from what I can see, neither team is good at scoring. But the thing is that Cairo has conceded a lot. But I mean, if you look at the schedule, I mean, I think Cairo's played Hollywood a couple of times, I think.
Oh gosh, yeah, no. If you play Hollywood a couple of times, yeah, that would definitely put a dent on your goals again.
On the other hand, in their previous meeting, Cairo did smack Montreal 3-1. So we'll see what happens here. As Montreal has it in the back, we're seeing Torres just sticking next to the last defender. It's a bit quiet as Montreal is, I guess, trying to figure out something.
I mean, it's only glass and blows for now, so you no need to worry too much on if you're either side.
And the one thing that Cairo is going to be looking for is trying to get that long ball out to Torres. Or sending it out wide for Koivu or Mac to deliver those low crosses. But Koivu is actually the one out front. And it's an own goal!
Oh no!
Lexington! Combination of two tackles from Montreal sends that ball to the back of the net.
Oh, Lexington will want to take that. And
you're gonna see this tackle here. You're gonna see Torres sends Koivu through. Doofenshmirtz gets the ball out from him, and then Lexington tackles him again and puts that ball in the net.
I think Doofenshmirtz will be having a long stare at Lexington for that.
I mean, the thing is that Koivu was still up. He still had a chance at that ball there. And now Cairo's going to look for another chance now.
Oh, apple corner.
And that Montreal defense is shaking right now.
Well, not shaking enough as Papastathopoulos he clears that ball out.
Well, he's done that right after almost conceding a penalty there.
There's a fine line between the two.
And they're already giving out Olays for... They're leading by 1 in the 12th minute. It's the earliest I've heard that so far this season. Druid. That's going to go out.
Good defense by Mac.
That's going to be collected by Montreal. Looking to start some sort of attack again.
Nothing much out of it. After us, Franco Torres has been quiet. How do you think that's been the case for him?
They just haven't gotten the ball up to him. He did play that key pass there for Koivu to send him through. Krustis trying to find someone in there. Doesn't like what he sees. Lexington with a terrible cross, but it does get to somebody in a black shirt. Jaeger with a shot from way outside, and that's not going to do much. And you look at the XG right now. Neither team is doing much. It's that horrible, horrible event that keeps Cairo in the lead at the moment.
Oh dear. Just one moment can just change the game. Well, Cairo will take that any day.
Torres once again puts Koivu through. You got to think that they were a bit scared about going in for a tackle there.
Well, yeah, you have to be brave, I guess.
And now Montreal's on the attack. They've got all of their guys up front there. Doofenshmirtz to Lockyer. Lexington takes a shot and goes way over the bar. Looking to try to play that role of getting 2 goals for both teams. As Doofenshmirtz runs this down. He does get to it. Pastatopoulos now. Jaeger sends it over to the wing for Kismet. Druid! And that's in!
Ooh. Nice second chance there from Montreal. And Druid evens things up very, very well.
It's a very nice slotted ball there. You see Doofenshmirtz chases that down. A great job to switch that ball up.
Yep. Cheese was unprepared for that. And he just moved away and opened things up. And Druid will take that any day.
It is level now, so that is something for Montreal. As they look to try to set something up now. Oh no, Torres!
Oh, Montreal got lucky there. You don't want to give the ball to Torres.
Torres gets in between that pass, almost gets that goal there. Now it's a corner. That's going to go away, but Cairo's still on the ball. Max sends it wide to Larson. Koivu is going to try to send it through. Larson again, okay. That was a bit of an interesting play there. I wasn't really expecting that, but there were a lot of black jerseys in the center there. Be hard to send a cross through. And we're going to close in on halftime here. What do you think of the first half here?
Well, Montreal have been the center of all the attention right now. As they cross it in.
Yeah, it didn't do much.
No, didn't do much for Montreal, but could be quite a bit for Cairo as they break away on the counter.
Paspasopoulos takes down Torres hard, and that's a yellow. So, first half.
Yep. Well, yeah, pretty much. I said Montreal, indeed, the center of attention. Lexington on one end, Druid on the other. And, well, Montreal just needs to clean things up since they have been the better side, ignoring their own goal.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Cairo is actually getting much on that attacking third there. But at the same time, I don't really think Montreal has done much in the central third. Giving up balls in the midfield.
True. possibly because Cairo has been occupied by different Smurfs Evil Incorporated. I'm sorry, I'm going to leave right now. I just couldn't.
Now Montreal's passing it around. Lexington puts it forward to Krustis on the right wing. And once again, they're going to pull back. They don't like the look here. Sends it all the way to the other side to Papastopoulos.
The switch.
Kisbet. And that's pushed over the bar.
Good vision there for Montreal.
As I was about to say, that looked like almost the entire Cairo team in a line on that right end. Or it'd be the left end for Cairo. Kisbet sends Biscuit forward, but it's taken away. Torres tries to put Ayodele through. He does. Mack puts it in for Larson, but not really. Doesn't really have a good stance on it.
Just left wanting in a way.
Now Biscuit is through. He's gonna try to take this forward. He's gonna take a shot.
Ooh.
That's pushed over by Sobota.
Good trap there from Biscuit. Breakaway just could not finish.
Yeah, and that's the thing right now. Ayodele and Koivu, those wingers, haven't really been able to do what they want on the wings there for Cairo.
Not exactly. Good cover from both. Good cover from Montreal.
Bjorkas sends it to Kisbet, and if he gets on it, it's a goal. Ooh. That's his first goal of the season. And Montreal is up.
Cairo left wanting again.
Montreal, after an unfortunate start, they've got something here.
Yep. They want to avenge what happened at defense there, and yeah, just great passing all round opens things up for the Fleur-de-Lis.
Now they're gonna try to get a third here, try to match that scoreline from earlier in the season. Druid is through, and it's a third goal.
Awakened. And the floodgates are open. This should be Montreal's game now.
And there's no flag on the play. It happened a bit quickly there. It's from a throw-in. See Bjorkas again finding where players need to be, getting the ball there. And this time it's Druid sending it home for a second goal in the game.
Great work there from Montreal. Great passing from Bjorkas.
And you see that entire left side of Cairo isn't having a good game here. Now they're going to want to try to get this out of the defense as quickly as possible, and that doesn't work out. Mack, a long shot, but it has to make Rage work for that one. As we saw in that last game, anything can happen late in the game.
Hell, anything can happen even in extra time.
Biscuit takes it forward, but doesn't really have much help here as he sends it back to Druid. Trying to build up ranks here in that final third. Lexington. I thought it was going to be Lexington pulling away for that cross, but I guess not. They're trying to get it towards the center here. They've got it to the center now. Now they got to try to find a way through, and it's only going to be out through wide. Papastopoulos now on the left wing. Jäger. That's going to be a free kick. Somebody was offside there.
Yeah, Kismet. Papadopoulos has been a great safety valve though for Montreal. Just whenever Cairo just goes over to one side, he's just there waiting to provide.
Yeah, you're in the center. As that Montreal defense still doesn't quite know what to do with it, but Lexington sends it way forward for Krustis. Krustis has to pull back because there's nobody in the box yet. He's way ahead of everyone. Now Druid with a long shot, and that's not going to do much, but it is gone out for a corner kick. And that's cleared away.
Chance?
And now it's absolutely cleared away as Cairo takes the ball now.
That's a shame. I thought Doofenshmirtz will get the ball and turn around for another crossing.
As Cairo tries to get at least one goal here. One extra goal. Rainman to Torres, and Torres is on it for his third goal of the season. We've been talking about how much of a dangerous player Torres is. He's only got 3.
Honestly, about time as well he got that third goal. He must be looking at Hollywood and he must be wanting a lot more what they had. Because he's been hungry for that shot.
And I don't think they've got the time to get a third goal here, but they're sure as heck going to try. Well, maybe not. As they continue to pass the ball in the back, it doesn't look like Montreal is going to want to move forward. And yep, that is it. It is over. 3-2 win for Montreal. And Cairo stays in the bottom.
Yeah. Or simply put, outside of that own goal there, that was just Montreal's game through and through. Great 3 points for them, and yeah, they'll be looking to build upon that.
If you look at that chart there, I mean, that right side of the team was solid, but that left side just absolutely broke down for Cairo.
Pretty much there. I'm all I can say is you can't win football with just one side. So they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, particularly for tactics there.
And now we've got the next game here. This one will be FC Rio against Hollywood FC. And what do you think about this one?
Well, Jiggly, all I can say is hold on and pray.
You know, the thing is that like we're seeing like some of these tactics just not get used, and Rio has to try to focus on something. They've decided to simplify their tactics now this week and just try to get something going. Mayoi once again will be on the wing to try to at least provide some vertical movement now. But yeah, Hollywood is just overwhelming in the attack, and it's hard to really do anything that's going to stop them.
That's very much true.
You have to rely on the power of memes as Tokyo did.
Hey, the memes won Tokyo a cup, and that's all I
They
can
won them
say.
a cup. They won them a game against Hollywood. I mean, you just got to rely on memes at this point.
Indeed.
And Mertz sends the ball way too far forward, but Mayoi does keep it in. Okay. Oh, offside.
I mean, Rio does have some memes within them, and they have some potential to score. Mayoi with 4 goals. But indeed, it's more how do you stem the attack from Bobby, Jones, and Taka.
Well, I mean, they are keeping it in Hollywood's end here. Mayoi is now on the wing, trying to give it to somebody who can cross it in. She cuts in, passes it to Noodle. Noodle can't turn around quite right. I think Noodle might be left-footed because they turn around that other way. That's a goal.
That's a shame. Even with a weaker foot, that is a good chance there left begging.
And now Hollywood plods their way forward.
Onto the terrible trio.
Hard to stop them. Jero sends it in towards Bobby. Bobby's taken down in the box by Costanza.
Oh no.
Rather than taking their chances with a header from Ricky Bobby, they're going to try to stop Jones on a penalty here. And, ooh!
Right side, but just too much power. Great shot there from Jones.
It goes through Kong. It goes through him. It phases through his body.
I'm gonna guess he suffered from the Loris Carrier syndrome.
Oh, no, it bounced off of his chest and face and went in. That is disappointing.
Oh, that's the Carrier syndrome right there. No hands.
But, I mean, we are seeing a lot more attacking intent from this Rio side than what we saw last week. So that's good. Fernandez is played through forward. Tries to take a shot from way out there, and I don't think that was going to do much.
Afraid not. Oh.
And once again, 12th minute with a 1-goal lead, they start pulling out the Olays. And we've seen how precarious some of these early leads have been, but this is Hollywood we're talking about. And Bobby's header goes over the bar.
Indeed, it's Hollywood, so I would not expect it to remain 1-0 for long.
I mean, as always, the next goal decides really the tempo of the game. Mayoi.
Oh.
Goes just wide.
Left wanting. Honestly, they should have been a bit more clinical there. That was a good chance.
A solid volley there. They haven't gotten a shot on target just yet, but if you take out that penalty from the XG calculations, it's Rio that's been getting a whole lot more chances now. Trying to work in the middle of the pitch. I don't know if they want to do that.
Just bunched up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 players for Hollywood.
As Mertz carries it forward on the right wing. He's going to try to find a way to get a cross in. Horvat. Mertz again. He's free for a cross. Somebody's getting up to it. And it bounces off the bar from a header from Rise, and Noodle cleans it up.
Oh,
And they're going to call it offside.
Oh, no way.
No. No.
Tom
He's an armpit offside.
Tom Ovebo, is that you, my guy?
He's an armpit offside. That is terrible.
Oh, talk about getting robbed.
This has been even with the penalty, this has been possibly the best opportunity for Rio to get some points off of Hollywood. And that has to hurt. Ricky Bobby in through behind, and now it's a 2-goal lead. And that's not good.
Oh no. That has to blow right there. Hollywood will take it just as easy as they want. But
Rangers getting turned around so much there.
Tiki Taka just knew where to slot the ball, where Bobby would reach.
You see Ricky Bobby's movement there, pulling Rangers back, turning him around, making him unable to track that pass in behind towards Bobby. Now Fernandez up to Mayoi. She's going to try to get a shot here. And that's taken out by Jarvala.
Good defense there, and well, corner for Rio.
And it's not like they haven't felt dangerous. As we've seen, they've been doing a lot.
Honestly, have been, and yeah, Rio. In my eyes, Rio should be at least only a goal behind.
And they decided to Olay on a header? Don't understand how that works, but okay. We're closing in on halftime. So I think we've already been talking about what this first half has been, which is, this is, weirdly enough, 2-0 down. This has been the best case scenario so far for Rio, as Mayo takes it up the wing, sends it in. That's a really slow header that Sterling seemed to be very confused about. But yeah, this has been possibly, I mean, not best case scenario possible, but with the way that Rio's been playing, they have to be interested in pushing something forward.
I'd say a case of just unfortunate circumstances. Again, Rio have been advantageous up front, but they haven't been clinical as well. Mayo, with outside of the unfortunate offside, the best chance, and it went wide. And Hollywood just shows them how it's done on the other end.
As Hollywood now trying to put something together, but that is actually taken out, and now it's a free kick now. All the way back to Costanza. Oh!
Oh no!
And it bounces off the inside of the post. It should be tied at 2 at this point.
You are not having any good luck, Rio. Santa Maria.
At this point, Rio has to have the worst sim luck in the league right now. Players not playing the tactics, and now finally with something that's working, and it's just not going in. Disallowed goals off of millimeters.
That's football, I'm afraid, but at the same
Mayo
time...
sends Rise through, and Rise is going to take a shot, and that's going to be pushed over the bar by Sterling. Noodle with the corner kick. Fernandez quickly gets it. We're going to get another shot here very quickly. Well, not as quickly. Yep, that goes all the way back.
Oh, dear.
Fernandez sends forward Mayo. She's going to have a shot to cross it into somebody. Rise. And that's a goal! Finally, it's 2-1 now. And Rio, still, they are the more dangerous team on this pitch.
Well, they've definitely finally found their clinical boots in. Great passing from Mario, who has been very good on the wide. Joe had nothing to work and couldn't work this time. And yeah, the balls sent in from Rio have been lethal. Just unfortunate in many cases.
And now Possible looking for his own cross here. And out of cross, he's going to take a shot, and that goes well over the bar. They've still got time to do something.
Plenty of time, just gotta make sure you take your chances well.
Fernandez puts it forward for Noodle, but Noodle's not that quick there. Mayo drifting towards the center there. She's very much out of position at the moment, but she's doing well in that spot. And again, Olays for no reason.
Ole, 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 ole.
And Jones is forward. Oh, he's not doing much. He puts it through to Bobby.
He did plenty.
That, okay. Rangers, ball redirects off of Rangers' body. Goes out wide. Hollywood again with the ball. Looking to find a way to get that ball to Bobby again. That is a bit confusing, but it does go in. It's 3-1 for Hollywood now. I need to see a replay of that.
It just took multiple bounce. Well, not even multiple, just... It was a good save there from Kong. But Taka was just in the right position.
Yep, it goes just inside. And Kong couldn't recover long enough to stop Taka's shot.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it was assist from Bobby. So it was great heads up play there from Bobby as well.
Once again, no reason. This is like the first pass even. Somebody's got to do something about the settings there for when they start calling out the olays there.
To be fair, they are up 3-1.
Now possible sends it across. They're still going to handle it now. Hollywood continues to stay on the ball now. And this is that possession that they did not have earlier in the game, and Rio is running out of time now. They clear it away. Rise heads it onto somebody, but Maya was back to defend.
Just create space.
Closing on the last 10 minutes now, and I don't think Rio's going to have a chance to come back here. Which is very unfortunate. They've had a very good game today.
They certainly have, and they have put in their chances, but... Ooh.
Mayoi breaks free on that edge there. But doesn't really have the time to get that shot off. And Yarvala pushing Mayoi off the ball. Looking for a penalty call there. Doesn't get it. Fernandez. Oh, Noodle is way offside. Way offside.
And saved as well. I mean, Rio has definitely been unfortunate, but at the same time, they have been left wanting on quite a few chances. Hollywood just picking up the pieces there.
And Bobby is free, but he is offside.
Yeah. Not that he minds, that's time taken off.
Now Mayoi on the wing. She looks across it in to Rise, but that ball floats way too high up in the air.
Picked up by Sterling, and that's full time.
That's it. It's a 3-1 win for Hollywood again, but I think Rio can build on something from this game.
Well, Mayoi on the right wing works a treat. So there's definitely that. But at the same time, Rangers had an unfortunate game, just absolutely bullied by the trio up front for Hollywood. And, well, Hollywood continue their romp right now. Just absolutely dominant.
I think the rest of the league has got to hope for a strong showing of center backs joining the league to really do something to stop that.
Center backs, oh, you heard the message. Rise up now.
And now we're going into the final game of the day. It's Tokyo against Inter London.
Ooh, interesting matchup there. And second time these two meet up, I believe, is it? Yeah, it is. The first time ended in Inter London's favour, 3-2. And that was a really close game between the two. Hollywood went up too early, and it was just unfortunate that Inter caught on the brakes and just pounced hard.
Well, we're going to see here, once again, Tokyo's not doing too well at the moment, but we saw that same thing happen last season, and then they won the cup, so...
You can never count them out, and especially the absolute boot of 0-44 just outside of the Hollywood guys, Earn 44 is the top scorer. 6 goals right now, and he's just a man possessed.
And we're looking here. You got that empty bucket there from Inter London. You see central midfielders, and then they got the attacking wingers there. And we're kicking off now. Time cuts out that long ball to Soderberg. Now it's London again, up on the corner. And the ball bounces off a couple of people and goes in. Liang Kwai.
No, that was just whipped in with absolute pace. Liang Kwai just directs it in.
We're going to see a bit of slow motion here. And yeah, Nudazuki tries to save it the other way, but that was taken hard to the near center side.
Yep, not much he can do there.
And there's another one as I looked away for a second. And we come right in on that goal.
Oh my word.
Two quick goals for Inter London.
Both of them coming from the set pieces close up. And oh dear. And played on side as Lequeta. He'll be happy to have that any day. Tokyo having a lot to do early on.
Another set piece here. And that one, the goal mouth was wide open for whoever could have gotten on that. Now Clements. Really, London's doing whatever they want on set pieces. That was another very dangerous couple of balls there.
Very much so. And it rattled them quite quickly.
Soderberg up to Isagi. Tokyo's trying to find some quick way in. And they are going to get a quick way in. 44 with a shot. And he's offside.
Oh, offside. Oh, that's a shame there.
Now for a throw-in. Akinfenwa trying. Thought he was going to try to take it in, take a shot at the center there, but it does go in. 44 gets over time. And we do have a game here.
No,
it is offside.
Offside.
That is the second time that they've put the ball in the net.
Oh, just so close.
And London does have a 2-0 lead, but I'm not quite certain how stable that 2-0 lead is for them.
Well, if Tokyo keeps giving them the chances, Inter London have been taking them and look to keep on doing so.
Another quick counterattack from Tokyo, but quickly taken away. It looks like Tokyo is going to take it a bit slow since they don't have that quick counterattack at the moment. That's the thing, that Tokyo sees a chance and they jump right on it. As you see here, puts it very far forward from Tatsevitz to 44. That's going to go out for a throw-in. Tatsevitz keeps it in somehow. Trying to look for a cross, and that goes way up in the air. They do keep the ball now, but not for long, as London's going to try to look for their own counterattack, but Joseph doesn't really have much speed going there, and he lays it off. Tries to regroup.
Just rumbling along like a truck.
Clemens sends it in to Liang Kwai. And that's another goal, but He looked a bit offside. We're gonna have to check that later.
Still counts, so it's going to be 3-0 to Inter.
Yeah, no VAR to say anything about it.
Yep, I think Versetti played him on.
I think Siege was actually keeping it onside. I mean, we're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get that replay. So, Lan Kwai almost sneaks it into that top corner, but Nunazuki's there. Another set piece there for London.
Oh, jeez.
And Gordon with a shot high into the top bin.
This is a routing. Oh, jeez. Into London.
Gordon misses the first shot. Clemens lays it back off, and Gordon's got it again.
This is not a good day for London, for Tokyo at all.
And the thing is that they're winning 4-0, and their XG is 0.7.
It is simply set pieces galore that's been taken them. Tokyo 15 fouls in the first half alone.
Yeah, the thing is that if I am coach of Tokyo, like I wouldn't be that worried because of how extremely aggressive that they have been. Like you're giving up goals on set pieces, you're giving up goals on just like dumb luck at some point from Inter London at that. And Tokyo has been aggressive. They've been pushing forward. They have been getting their own chances. And you see here again, 44 is quickly surrounded, but they still have players coming forward, and Isagi takes a shot, and that's blocked and goes out for a corner.
Certainly true, but at the same time, it does hurt to know that just the mere thought of conceding set pieces can hinder you so greatly.
I mean, you can be angry, but you can't be too angry with the way that Tokyo has played. Once again, a set piece almost gets them. Lan Kwai. Maybe Lan Kwai is the only player with any points in free kick there.
We'll have to research that again later.
And once again, Tokyo is on a quick attack there. 44 sends it out wide to Goat. And it's not as quick anymore. Isagi just goes for it and goes over the bar.
West Tokyo was still trying from range as well.
I mean, they're doing everything that they can. They're not making it easy for London.
Certainly not on the ground, that's for sure.
Once again, a bit of very quick passing play there. Tokyo sends it forward to Isagi. Could have looked for another pass there, but he was offside anyway.
Yep.
And they get that set piece out of the way. But there is still danger here. Now Goat takes it forward. Breedis. I mean, they're moving quickly and fluidly. It's just they haven't really got anything on the end of it. 44 tries again to Isagi. His flag stays down. That is a goal for Tokyo. And you know what?
Tokyo,
It's 3 goals, and they got 20 minutes left. And you know what? With the way that they're playing, with how quickly they're playing, they can get that.
it's possible, and there's definitely good play there from Tokyo. Good setup there from Vesnovic going out wide, 4-4, laying it off perfectly for Isagi. But once it is, ooh. So, sorry about that. Inter London almost sneaking one in. But yeah, as the time winds down, still chances for Tokyo, but they need them now.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like they're going to get to it, unfortunately. As London is back on the attack. I think Kwai is going to try to rip it in. Pushed over the bar by Nudazuki, and that's another corner. They got 2 minutes of added time here, and I don't know if that's going to be enough for anybody. Espilqueta's shot goes over the bar. Tokyo's going to have to try to move quick. They've already given up a minute, and they're going into that second minute, and it's over. It looks like it's over now.
Yeah,
maybe one
much.
more goal. Nope, they're passing it back. Remaining patient, as the game's saying right now, and I don't think that now is the time for patience. And that is full time. Inter London wins 4-1, but you have to say that Tokyo's, the way that they're trying to play, it does work somewhat.
It does, and to be fair, I think the problem is already well known at this point. Just
that defense.
For other teams,
for every single team, it's defense.
In a way, defense, but in this case, is more just set pieces and the amount of fouls given away. That's something that'll have to be managed from Tokyo. But
as we see the standings now, Hollywood is remaining up top, and the only movement here is Montreal getting up over Catalunya.
That, and I also think Rio jumping over Tokyo.
Nah, it was the same spot.
Same spot, yeah.
And so that's going to be it now. What do you think about the entire week as a whole?
Well, definitely has some interesting points. Be it the first game between I believe sorry. Be it the first game, which was a last minute hellraiser between Catalunya and Athênai, or just Montreal coming in convincingly. And that's where Hollywood and Inter London staking their claims and asserting themselves as the top teams up there.
And I think the story here is in two teams that lost, which is Rio and Tokyo, who they looked good while losing, which I think for Tokyo it's a bit different as they played against a team that wasn't like dominant that beat them. But for Rio, I think that means good things going forward with this specific tactic, because they were on the front foot and they just got extremely unlucky a couple of times. That could have been a whole lot different.
Certainly could be for Rio. They definitely had their chances there, and it was just more unfortunate that they faced up a juggernaut in Hollywood. For Tokyo, I think, as said, the problem is well known to them. And it's definitely going to be a task for them to try and fix it as we head into the Cup games coming up soon.
And that is it for us for this week's SSL games. I'm Jiggly.
And I'm Patrick Saint.
Thank you for watching.